Hi, I am Chef Shia Klichevsky, and I'm a chef instructor here at the Patty Gelman Culinary Arts Center at the JCC in Manhattan, and today I'll be demonstrating some knife skills. Next, I'd like to show you how do you go about cutting up a pepper. Now, these could be a little complicated. You don't know really where to start, and there are seeds everywhere. But the thing I like to do first is to just chop the top right off where it grows off of the stem, because that will expose this bell piece over here, which is where most of the seeds are attached. So once you cut this off about that thick, maybe a little thinner, you just take a hold of the inside and just twist it right off. And then there might be a few seeds left over on the inside, so I just hold it over my hand, tap it on the bud a little bit, and all of those just come right out. There we go. At this stage, it's also helpful to cut the end off like so, and then you could just cut it in half. Now, if you've noticed, you have these little white ribs on the inside, and these are a little bitter, and they don't look so presentable. So the first thing I like to do once I have them separated out is to just remove them. So in order to do that, I just slice alongside of it, and then run my knife along the entire length right underneath the rib where it comes into contact with the pepper. And it just comes right out. And do that right here as well. Now that you have these nice, flat, gorgeous pieces of pepper, you could cut a julienne by just running your knife alongside it into these matchsticks. Or, if you want to cut this into a fine dice and put it into a sauté for an omelet, for example, you will line up your julienne like we did before and cut across. So now you have these gorgeous brunoise. Some people like to even go a little further and take off that first layer that's just a little not pretty. You know, if you want to make a really presentable julienne. So what you would do is flatten it out, and then with your knife, you run the entire length and just cut a thin slice. You're almost just grazing the top. And if you need to, just flip it around and do it again. And it just removes that first thin layer, and that leaves you with a really pretty surface. So now if you're going to cut matchsticks out of it, they'll be a little thinner and they'll be a little prettier. Now you have a thinner julienne. And that's it. That's how you chop up a pepper.